Hi everyone, thanks for clicking and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will be talking about RAIM. Before we get started though, kindly consider helping the channel grow by subscribing if you find this video helpful. So without any further ado, let's dive right in. First of all, we will look at what is RAIM, why is it important, how does it work, and last but not least, I will show you a practical example on how to compute or check RAIM availability on the Garmin G1000 NXi. So first things first, RAIM. It stands for Receiver Autonomous Integrity Monitoring. It is a technology that falls under the category of ABAS, Air-Based Augmentation System, developed to assess the integrity of global positioning system signals in a GPS receiver. The location, path, and schedule outages of each satellite are published, and therefore systems can calculate in advance geographical areas without sufficient GPS coverage. The RAIM prediction report is used by a dispatcher or crew member to determine coverage of GPS systems for a given flight plan. If the dispatcher or crew determines that a given flight plan does not have sufficient GPS coverage, then a new flight plan must be created. RAIM. Why is it important? Well, it is important because GPS itself does not include any internal information about the integrity of its signals. It is possible for the GPS satellite to broadcast slightly incorrect information that will cause navigation information to be incorrect. But there is no way for the receiver itself to determine this using the standard techniques. So here where RAIM comes into play. RAIM uses redundant signals to produce several GPS position fixes and compare them using its unique algorithms in Kalman filtering, and a statistical function determines whether or not a fault can be associated with any of the signals. RAIM is considered available if 24 GPS satellites or more are operative. If the number of GPS satellites is 23 or fewer, RAIM availability must be checked using approved ground-based prediction softwares. Let's have a look at now how does RAIM work. Well, to determine at the receiver if any of the data from any of the SVs or space vessels is in error requires the use of a fifth satellite. By comparing positions generated by the combination of the 5 SVs, it is possible to detect errors in the data, and hence which SV is in error. The rogue SV can then be deselected. However, once the system is back to 4 satellites, the facility is lost. The CIA recommend that a minimum of 6 SVs, 6 satellites, are available so that if an SV is deselected or excluded, the integrity monitoring continues to be available. Let's look at now the 2 important features of the RAIM. RAIM capability requires a minimum of 5 satellites to be able to detect a faulty satellite and advise crew. This feature is referred to as fault detection. However, as we have said earlier, as soon as the number of satellites in view to the receiver is reduced to 4 satellites, RAIM function is lost. This is why they came up with another feature called FDE, or fault detection and exclusion, meaning that of course automatically and autonomously within the receiver itself through its algorithms, the system will detect the faulty erroneous satellite and exclude it from the trilateration process without losing the RAIM function and capability. And for this FDE feature to exist, a minimum of 6 SVs, 6 satellites, are necessary to be in view at all times. One more thing to keep in mind is that a RAIM system is embedded in the GNSS receiver. This means that there is no interface or panel through which pilots can control its functionalities. The only thing we pilots could do is to check RAIM availability or compute RAIM, which I will show you how to do that on the G1000 NXi. First of all, we're going to come to our flight plan. Flight plan, as you see, our flight today is not very long. It's a short flight, training flight, to be precise. So we are from OTPD to the first waypoint, second, third, and the fourth waypoint. So along the route, the further waypoint status. We get this page over here. And the RAIM, so click on RAIM here, we get RAIM prediction, waypoint. So we click here, so we can choose any point along our flight plan. So in this case, I'm going to choose the furthest one, like we said, is L4. So it's already there. With the outer knob, we turn it clockwise and we get compute rate, and then we press enter. RAIM is available. And voila. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Or if you would like me to make a video about any aviation related topic that you might be struggling with, also leave it in the comments below. Until next time, see ya, and thanks for watching.